Hello viewers, welcome to channel. The tropical backdrop, the fierce fashion, the bilingual shade. The Real Housewives of Miami (RHOM) has always been a glittering paradox in the Real Housewives universe. Loved by a passionate fanbase and often ignored by the broader Bravo community. RHOM has had a journey unlike any other franchise, birthed with potential, benched after 3 seasons, revived with a bang only to now face whispers of a second cancellation. But are those fears real? Or just the kind of drama Miami was made for? This long-form creative exploration dives deep into RHOM's past, present, and uncertain future, not as gossip, but as a meditation on creativity, cultural relevance, resilience, and what it takes for reality TV to survive in a post-Peacock, post-BravoCon, post-PravoCon, post-attention span world. A flamingo in a sea of swans. RHOM's singular spark back in 2011. When the Real Housewives universe was expanding like a Bravo-themed galaxy, Miami joined the party. But it was never going to be a typical city in the franchise. Unlike the buttoned-up drama of Beverly Hills, the suburban shade of Orange County, or the mafia-like loyalty of New Jersey, Miami served sun-soaked sophistication with Caribbean spice. The cast wasn't just rich, they were chaotically rich, fiercely stylish, and culturally bilingual. From Alexia Nepala's magnetic storytelling to Marisol Patton's spiritual mother, Elsa, RHOM stood out. But standing out isn't always safe. 2. First cancellation. A glamorous flame that fizzled despite a visually captivating aesthetic and a handful of iconic moments, RHOM was quietly cancelled after season 3. Why? 1. Mismanagement and timing. Bravo seemed unsure how to market RHOM. It debuted during a time when audiences were just getting used to must-watch franchises like Atlanta and Beverly Hills. Miami didn't get the attention, press, or rollout it deserved. 2. Cast disconnection. The first cast was beautiful but scattered. Personal storylines didn't intertwine smoothly. There was no core group dynamic like Atlanta's frenemy circle or New Jersey's family tree. 3. The loss of Mama. Elsa, Marisol Patton's mom, one of the most beloved personalities in Housewives history, was not only the comedic relief but the mystical heart of the show. When her health declined, the show lost more than laughs. It lost its soul. 4. Viewer apathy meets network cold feet. When ratings dipped, Bravo didn't fight. Unlike New York, which has survived casting disasters and reboot pressure, RHOM didn't get another shot until the world changed. 3. The Peacock revival. A glittery Phoenix. Flash forward to 2021. The world is in lockdown. Streaming is booming. Peacock, NBC Universal's new platform, needs fresh content. Housewives fans are bored, and social media is buzzing with one idea: bring back Miami. Why now? Bravo had exhausted the classic city's formula. Diversity was becoming a necessity, not an accessory. Nostalgia was currency, and fans remembered RHOM fondly. So, the revival happened, but not on Bravo. RHOM Season 4 premiered exclusively on Peacock. No flashy billboards. No explosive countdown. Just a casual drop into the streaming void. And yet, fans devoured it. 4. Season 4 to 6. A comeback in couture. What made the revival work? 1. The OG blend producers wisely brought back Alexia, Larsa, Marisol, and Adriana. These weren't just familiar faces, they were characters with decades of drama behind them. 2. New blood. New power. Julia Lemigova, the first openly gay housewife in franchise history, added depth and warmth. Guerdy brought Haitian brilliance and intense emotion. Nicole Martin. Smart, gorgeous, and refreshingly real. 3. Cinematic production. RHOM became one of the most beautifully shot Housewives shows. Drones, sunlight, deep-toned confessional backdrops. Bravo might not have noticed, but Peacock turned the show into an art film. 4. Real emotion between Alexia's family struggles, Guerdy's fertility journey, and Nicole confronting generational trauma. RHOM's revival was more than just catfights, it was therapy. Salsa-drenched and Swarovski-styled. The Bravo return, glory or guillotine. When Bravo finally aired the Peacock seasons on TV, it felt like RHOM was being led into the main house. Season 6, promoted across platforms, seemed to mark RHOM's graduation, but then came the whispers. Is Season 7 happening? Was it a one-off experiment? Are viewers tired again? Suddenly, the Bravo forums, Reddit threads, and gossip circles started murmuring about a second cancellation. 5. Behind the second cancellation rumors. Let's unpack the fears. 1. Ratings. weren't earth-shattering while Peacock numbers were strong. Bravo reruns didn't match the fervor of RHOBH or RHOA2. Larsa Pippen became a lightning rod. Her relationship with Marcus Jordan, son of Michael Jordan, ex-teammate of her ex-husband Scottie, dominated screen time. Some loved the mess. Others called it a PR stunt that suffocated other cast stories. 3. Guerdy's heartbreaking diagnosis was deeply moving. Guerdy's cancer storyline was emotionally heavy. Some fans praised its rawness. Others felt the season got too dark. 4. Producer hesitation. Bravo hasn't officially announced cancellation, but it hasn't loudly celebrated RHOM either. That silence speaks volumes. 7. So, is RHOM creative or cancelled? Here's the twist. Maybe it doesn't matter. RHOM's true power lies not in how many seasons it gets, but in how creatively brave it's become. It redefined what a housewives show can look like. It proved that bilingual, culturally rich stories have mass appeal. It gave queer love, immigrant hustle, and spiritual exploration a seat at the brunch table. Even if it ends again, RHOM's revival remains a case study in how reality TV can evolve, adapt, and reflect our increasingly global, emotional, and layered world. 8th RHOM, as a creative blueprint. Let's break this into practical lessons. For anyone in a creative field, whether you're a writer, YouTuber, designer, or entrepreneur. Lesson 1. Don't be afraid of the second act. RHOM died in Season 3. It could have stayed forgotten. But creatives who believe in their core message will always find a way back. Lesson 2. Reintroduce yourself, but better. RHOM didn't return trying to be New Jersey. It embraced its identity. Latinx looks loud and layered. Lesson 3. Honor legacy while embracing innovation by mixing OGs with new blood. RHOM balanced comfort and surprise, a perfect metaphor for innovation. Lesson 4. Make it beautiful. An era of TikTok chaos, RHOM said. Slow it down. Shoot it gorgeously. Edit it like cinema. That kind of creative boldness makes you stand out. IX. The future of RHOM. Cancelled or crowned. As of now, Season 7 has premiered, but its reception remains fragile. Will Bravo commit long-term? Will producers finally market it properly? Will RHOM find a broader audience or return to cult status? Time will tell, but here's the thing. Real Housewives of Miami doesn't need 12 seasons to be iconic. It already is. In a world where reality TV is saturated with scripted drama, RHOM quietly became the most emotionally authentic series in the franchise. It showed women facing infertility, cancer, and trauma without shame. Friends losing trust and slowly rebuilding it over cafecito and couture. That's not just TV. That's storytelling. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe my channel to get update news.